Hey there, welcome to my videos, my life. They're not always interesting, but it's always my life. So hey, not gonna apologize for my life because I didn't do it. Somebody else needs to apologize. Oh shoot. Anyways, Thursday morning and I'm on my way to start a busy day of appointments and friendships and people and things and all that other stuff. I just want to talk quick about something, absolutely controversial. People are going to have a thing about it. Some people's ideas are great. Some people's ideas, there's some things that are great about it, and some people's ideas are rubbish. Just rubbish. So I'm gonna, I'm not gonna really walk softly because I only have 10 minutes to do this in. So if I, offend anybody or make you want to say something, you're welcome to say anything you want to me as long as, you're respectful. Because if you're not, I'm gonna shut you down. As long as you're respectful and you want to send a text message to me, private message, GM, whatever you want to call it, that'd be great. You can call me if you know my number. That'd be great. But please do not spaz out and say things on this post. Okay. So, just like I'm not calling any of you guys out by name, I'd prefer that you don't call me out by name because this is a discussion in private, but my video is public. Get what I'm saying? Okay. So, conspiracy theories, by definition, they're conspiracy ideas, conspiracy thoughts. A theory is something that's not proven, but you have little bits and pieces of what you could consider proof, what some people might consider proof, and other people might not. It's not necessarily a rock solid, proven idea or proven fact. Okay, theories are not facts. Theories are things that you think are facts based on the information that you have available and your interpretation of them. Okay, so a lot of people have theories. No problem with that. I do myself. But most of the time, unless I'm slipping, most of the time, my theories are just that, my theories. I try to always say, my thought is, or I feel like, or it seems like, you know what I'm saying? Or it's just my opinion, those kind of things. Because anything other than that on a theory is arrogance to me. And anything other than that is condescension on the other person's part when they start telling me that their theory is right, because it's a theory. Okay, they can tell me what they believe and why they believe it, just as I can tell you, but it's still a theory. So try not to get too big for your britches, as my grandma used to say, and realize that your theory, even though it may be correct, because we don't know yet, your theory could be great ideas, but it's a theory. And just because there's enough proof for you, or what you would consider proof, does not mean there's enough proof for it to be fact. Okay? And the proof, quotation proof, that proof might be nothing to other people. It might just be the way that you look at it, and so therefore you believe it because you see it a different way. But a lot of people, they don't even need proof for their theories. It just has to sound better than what's really going on. Sometimes things are exactly what they look like. Sometimes not. So I'm not tearing down your thoughts or your theories, because you know what? Your theories could be right in a lot of ways, in a lot of things. But on the other hand, they might not be. So let's kind of carry on from there, okay? I hear theories all the time. I hear a lot of conspiracy stuff. And you know what? Many things I agree with to a certain extent. I can see where you come up with that, and I can see where that's a possibility. But don't look at me with your theory and condescend and talk down to me. I gotta fix my camera, sorry. Okay, I think we're fixed. The first time I recorded this, the camera fell out of the thing. Anyway, I need a new thing to hold my camera. Anyways, your theory might be great. I mean, you might be super smart and have a super smart theory, but unless it's proven to my satisfaction or proven to the satisfaction of to the elevation of fact, it's a theory. So try not to be condescending about it, because it's your theory. You could be wrong, just like anybody else. You think that you're enlightened above everybody else, then, okay, I see your point. You think you're better than everybody else, but, you're probably not better than anybody. So, let's go on from there. I'm not trying to slam anybody. If you are a conspiracy theorist and you're my friend, you're my friend. I love you, and your conspiracy theories are always interesting to me. I try to give everybody in the world that I know, at least, the benefit of the doubt when it comes to conspiracy theories. It's a theory, but if you're smart and you talk to me, or even if you're not smart and you talk to me and you tell me your theory, I'm interested, because you know what? I'm going to give your thoughts a spin. I'm gonna take time to, take it for a test drive and see what I think. Or I can respect what you think, and either I disagree or I don't know if I agree or not. A lot of times that's what I'll say is I just don't know. This is what I think, but I just don't know. And it wouldn't hurt you to say this is what you think, but you just don't know, because sometimes things are exactly what they seem. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there was a time in my life that I told people I was going to do something, and I meant exactly what I told them. I said I'm going to do something because I need to move on and try something else. This is something I want to do. This is something I feel like doing. Blah blah blah. Okay. And then all of a sudden, people that love me, know me, whatever, had this theory of why I was actually doing what I was doing, and they had it all. They created this thought in their head, which is a good place to create thoughts, and they had it all like entirely wrong, but they thought they were right. Their conspiracy theory was this is the way it was, but they were way off base. And they talked to me like they knew, like they were so enlightened, but the truth was they had no clue. They were so far off that I didn't even know where they were at when they first said stuff to me. I was like, what? And then they explain where they were coming from, whatever. Some of them I never said anything different, because I was like, it's harmless for them to think that, and truthfully, I don't want them to think that they were way wrong, even though they thought they were right. So some people I never told differently, and other people, I set them straight, because I was like, I know you think you're right, and I appreciate the thought, and I appreciate why you're saying what you're saying, but yeah, you're wrong. With other people, I just let them go with what they think, because why not? It's not going to hurt anybody. So anyway, I said all that to say this part, that conspiracy theories are just that, theories. There is a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of conspiracy type baloney that's happening in the world. I have no doubt of that. I also know that I don't have any proof of any particular one other than the stuff that I think I know, because so much of what we read, what we're taught, what we hear is just conjecture by people who think they know something. And like, I could put out all kinds of stuff, but that doesn't mean it's true. I might think it's true. I might be sincere. People used to say, it doesn't matter what you feel as long as you're sincere. Well, that's bullcrap, because there's a lot of people who are sincere about killing people because like the dog told them so. That was a serial killer, Son of Sam, I think. And because God told me to burn that building down and things like that, yeah, you might believe that. You might be sincere, but you're wrong. So all the little people who, are sincere about stuff, just check yourself before you wreck yourself, because it's not necessarily true just because you think it is. You know what I'm saying? So let's try to be responsible and not, let's not mess with people's heads and say things that are not true just because we think we're right about something. You don't necessarily become right just because you think it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I think, and some things I'm right about. And I hope that someday I can be right about everything. No, just kidding. I probably never will be right about everything, but the things that I'm right about, I can either prove or I can say this is my idea. And my proof might not be enough proof to prove it to you. But some things are facts, some things are thoughts. Try to know the difference, and try not to be condescending or arrogant, because neither of those prove your point. I love all of you guys. Don't know why I said all this stuff, but it was what was on my mind this morning, among a million other things. Pray for me as I pray for you. Love you. It's good to be back. See ya. Bye.